Hi, this is Mark from Right Line Trading. I want to showcase the AI AutoTrader for you this morning and really talk about how to hook a prop account up to it and really be active with your account. So what you see on the screen here is the NinjaTrader control panel and all the different strategies that I have up and running. And you can kind of see the Apex accounts that I'm working this morning. I was working one with the retirement plan, which is in a trade right now. Let's go ahead and watch this trade transpire. This one's number 25. Number 25 right here. So we're trying to hit this second target. And something that I've just started doing recently is getting a little more active with the targets. So, again, I'm trying to pass these accounts, trying to, keep the drawdown at a certain level. So it's in this particular trade right here, number 25. Looks like I've just got just barely above break even. So the account lost some money earlier this morning, and now the retirement plan's back in. We'll see a little bit here what it's going to do. If the price starts to pull back, what I'll do is I'll get active with my second target. So if it hits it on its own, that's really great, and that's what we'll do. But if it was going to pull back, I was going to show you how you can drag the target and move it around. So if you start to see a pullback and you want to, sort of get out of the trade and collect your cash, you can, kind of move it right into the zone and make a little money. So you can get active with your AutoTrader and start to be a little bit more of a using it as a tool. Again, AutoTrader is a tool to really, help you identify good entries and put a strategy in place for exiting. But that doesn't mean that you can't be flexible and be active and try to make some money. So in that particular case, I had that account where it was all looking good, hit that first target. It looked like the second target may or may not get hit, so I was going to just move it around a little bit and show you that our software is flexible to just sort of manually override. The stop is the same way. I could have drugged the stop all the way up and made it almost like we call it a bracket order, where as the price climbs, the stop climbs with it. So you have that option with your AutoTrader as you get it to be able to do that. So let me kind of show you through some of these accounts here. So I've got, since I've been using these Apex accounts, which is last Tuesday, so this is my second week. I've got, so these are $25,000 accounts. They take $1,500 of profit to move into the funded stage. Now there's a lot of rules between the $1,500 in funding, but the main goal is to get the $1,500. Now I think I need to trade in the account for 7 days, I believe. I need to read all the rules to figure out all the different requirements, but there's a few other requirements beyond just making $1,500 in each of the accounts. So far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them funded, or at least past the $1,500 threshold. I do have a couple of $300,000 accounts that I'm working with. One of them I've got $2,249 of profit in it. The other one I have $1,895 of profit in it. I was using a trade copier to move the trades from one account to the other, but I've realized it's really the same as setting a couple of different strategies up with the same account. So because the trade copier, all it really does is takes that trade that the AutoTrader trades, but it also buys another one, and you'll get tick differences. So there's no difference in putting a strategy in here as there is putting another, having it do a trade copier copy for you. So I really didn't see an advantage, and I kind of like to see everything right in front of me. So I really don't know that I'll use the trade copier anymore now that I kind of see how it works and what its functionality is. Because realistically, and just like I have here, I have 2 haymakers set up, running to 2 different Apex accounts. So the trade copier would have done the exact same thing. So for me, it's actually easier probably to keep it all in one place right in front of me than it is to sort of go out to another software. So that's kind of the way I'm going to use the different accounts so far, and probably obsolete the trade copier for me. Let's go through how to set up a new strategy. Again, another haymaker. This time, let's go ahead and set it up with this one that needs a little more cash. So these, the $300,000 ones, you have to get $7,500 in profit before it gets funded. $300,000 is a huge amount of money. So I'm $2,000 on this one, well, $2,200, $1,800 on this one. Let's go ahead and just set another haymaker up, and I'll use account number 12 here for the haymaker. So I right click inside this control panel, I right clicked on my mouse, I do a new strategy, which is a left click. Up here it's selected on AutoTrader P, that's correct. So I'm going to go to a template, load. Now I have our standard templates. I'm going to go ahead and grab the haymaker, load it. So these are all the pre-configured settings that we put out. Just going to scroll down to the area where it says account. So account here comes in as default as SIM 101. Now here's where I need to go back to my AutoTrader Pro and validate, okay, it's number 12. So number 12, everything looks good. I tend to go ahead and just validate that it's the NQ. Sometimes this comes in as default, whatever the last instrument was that you were using. But this is the NQ, and I know that it's a 30 range. Everything looks right to me. So I'm going to hit OK. And boom, so it brought another haymaker in, and now it's account number 12. I can enable it, and now the next trade that the haymaker strategy would have entered, it will enter it, and it will go to account number 12 for Apex. So that's how to work it. That's how to add a new strategy for an Apex account. So hope everybody got some benefit out of this, and good luck trading.